Hey y'all, this is Rayborn the Witch coming at you live from Femspiration 215, and I'm here today to give my water signs in October 2020 love reading. I felt compelled to do these readings today. I know that many of us are entering into new partnerships and working our way out of old ones, and it's important for us to understand during this Mercury retrograde in Scorpio that we are assessing our desires, our carnal desires, things that make us tick, things that move us to action, things that inspire us or drive our passion center, so to speak. Scorpio is the body part that rules Scorpio is the reproductive system, but that's also where the sacral chakra is. So that's also where this creative energy flow is. So we are going to be doing a reading around that. So the first thing that I wanted to start with is the songs that I got. So I channeled some song messages and I channeled some messages within the songs themselves. So the first song that I got when I pressed shuffle was Natives of the Windy Forest. And this is by Willow Smith. This is for my fairies out there. I'm a fairy as well. But this song is all about communicating with your elders and listening to what your elders say, and heeding the warnings that your elders give you. It might mean that you run through forests and you run through situations that no longer suit you, and you're kind of trying to navigate things, and you might be a little confused right now, or feeling like you're in the forest and you just want to see your way through the trees to the light, right? So I think that a lot of people, when they're in an emotional turmoil or in an emotional state, they might feel kind of like in the thick of things as well, but know that your elders are there to guide you, and that your elders pushed you towards something different and pushed you towards experiencing true freedom, to know what doesn't serve you and what doesn't resonate within your soul, and your soul's journey. The next song that I got was one that I often get when I want to feel sexy back. It is You Know You Like It by Luna George, and this one is all about like not being a follower, taking things as they come, being a little bit more of a free spirit, and people that are attracted to us oftentimes, because I'm a water sign, I'm a Cancer, a lot of times water signs, and also my Venus is in Cancer and my Mercury's in Cancer, so I got a lot of Cancer going up in me. But I think that, a lot of times people get kind of thrown off by my independence, by my free-spirited attitude towards things. I just want to be free. Like, I don't have anything to prove other than the fact that I want to be free and joyous and love. But it's also talking about they want people that want to be a dreamer, and want to kind of be in that free energy. It requires a lot of doing things by the beat of your own drum. And I know a lot of my water signs that are in that way. A lot of Cancers are like that. They, as much homebodies as they are, they're really kind of individuals and unique. Every sign is, but there's a lot of water sign energy right now because we're about to go into Scorpio season, or we are going into Scorpio season. But water signs are unique spirits, and they kind of flow with things in a lot of ways. The next song I got was I Don't Want to Cry by Mariah Carey, and I can resonate with this song because when COVID just started, I was heartbroken. I was kind of going through it. I was crying a lot, but I was crying to release. And I think that that's so important to work through your emotions in that way, because it is about releasing and not wanting to kind of keep things stagnant or stuck within you. But this one's all about once again, I sit in silence once all is said and done. But we can't be together if all we are doing is causing each other pain. And that's such an important realization, and it's such a hard lesson to learn. And it's also such a hard decision to make, to truly step away from the things that aren't for you anymore and don't do anything for either person in the situation. It's really hard to unravel, to pull apart that codependency that sometimes we form when we're in close relationships with others. So it's really about wanting to be strong, and also understanding that distance is important in the healing process. And a lot of times people want to play that confusing game of let's come back together for a second, only to bring more destruction and pain on each other. I am a person that doesn't do that. I'm a person that tries to separate myself from the situation and slowly walk away if necessary, because I feel like the distance that I've given myself in other relationships have come back together sometimes in friendship, but from a stronger place, from a place of both realizing what was learned in this situation, so that they don't have to cause each other that pain and can see each other in a new light. The last song that I got was Phoenix Feathers by the Underachievers. Now, the Underachievers are kind of like this indigo children kind of a rap group, and I love the fact that we got phoenix feathers because, from the like chaos, from the heartbreak, from the crying comes this phoenix that's rising from the ashes. That's really like using this as a way to transform. So I feel like water signs right now are transforming, are becoming the phoenix rising, are, when I think of phoenix, I oftentimes think of a mythical creature and a Scorpio. I do think of Scorpios as like that kind of like hybrid of fire and water as well. So that firebird kind of like rising from the ashes. We also think of Scorpio, I think of death and transformation. The death card in the tarot is the Scorpio's card. And Scorpios are really good at transforming if they accept the changes that they need to make. They're able to reinvent themselves. I know that I've been in the process of trying to work through and not reinvent so much as, repair and bring everything together in a stronger, more fortified way. So those are the songs I got. They're all going to be linked in the description box below, along with all the information how to reach me. If you want to get a private reading from me, I love doing that and connecting with you in that way. But today I'm going to work with all my water signs, my Pisces, my Cancer, and my Scorpios. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do an energy spread. So I'm just going to get 3 energies from my energy oracle deck. Oh, before I do that, I'm going to ring this bell 3 times to clear the energy. This might clear your energy as well. So each time it rings, just breathe it in, right? So we're going to do it 3 times. Okay. Ooh, it always works though. And I just want to take a moment to just plug my girl, Van. She has a business called Rich Ewell. It's on Instagram. I'm going to link it down below because she makes the most amazing oils and other products for manifesting and works with a lot of different entities in order to create these really special blends. And this one is the love oil. And I'm going to put some on right now because a secret is I have been putting on the love oil. It is supposed to attract other people to you, but I've been using it as a way to kind of express my self-love. And it smells so good. And it mixes, oh my God, it smells so good. And it mixes with my perfumes perfectly. So I'm going to link that below. And so that's another reader that you can also follow. So I'll link all of her stuff below as well. She's amazing. She's magical. And she's a Scorpio. So without further ado, let me get into this reading. So we're going to get some energy cards that kind of give us and steer us in the right direction for the reading itself. Sometimes the energy is going to be resonating with the songs that I channeled beforehand. So let's get some energy for my water signs around love currently. I'm going to get 3 cards from my water signs around love. Okay. Oh, one came out immediately. Ooh. Next one. Oh, I love this so much. And finally, love it, love it, love it. Now, I'm so excited because there's 2 archangels in this, and a person that is really connected to those angels is Vanessa. So that is really something exciting. So the first card I get is Michael. Archangel Michael is a number 35, which is an 8. And also the Archangel Michael is really there to protect and help us like build that self-confidence. And there's also this root chakra energy. They are a protective energy for you. And if you feel like you are kind of having an emotional struggle with things, calling upon Archangel Michael is so healing and powerful. I will also link a meditation that Van actually sent me for Archangel Michael. It's beautiful and it put me to sleep last night. So that's amazing. So the next card we get the Goddess of the Moon, right? Now we are embarking on a full moon at the end of this month. It is a 52, which is a number 7. Now the moon was in reverse, so there's still some things we're trying to uncover. There's still some things we're trying to understand. And this is really kind of like that Mercury and retrograde and Scorpio energy of really trying to like dig up the secrets of yourself and of your soul so that you can heal and move forward. And using the moon's energy to help you heal is so important and so valuable within the healing process. And the last card we get is 40, and this is 6th chakra, which is the crown chakra, and this is this is actually the third eye chakra, sorry, and it's all the blue colors right here that are right here resonating, and this is Archangel Metatron. Now, I've connected with Archangel Metatron in a meditation during my my summer birthday in the bathroom. So that was a very healing experience, and it gave me a lot of insight into my patterns and the things that I do in relationships that don't really help heal them in the right way. So this is another person to call, or another energy to call upon. I don't call them person, but they'll appear to you maybe as a person like they do for some people. So those are my energies that are on the table here, okay? The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get some romance angels. The romance angels are going to give us some kind of like guidance, and I'm going to pair them with the actual energies that I just pulled. So for romance angels, for the first chakra, which is the root chakra, for Archangel Michael, what is a romance angel that can help us? So we have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully. So enjoying the moments that you have with somebody, or any moments that you have in your life, and really like smelling the roses and being in your own energy and being in that abundant romantic energy with yourself. Like I just like rubbed self-love oil, like self-love oil on myself to like bring in that self-love energy. And then also we have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to one another, your bond deepens. So you might be really getting to know somebody or connecting with somebody on a deeper level right now. And that's building a strong, sturdy foundation, or that root element that's needed, that Archangel Michael is really here to support and help you grow and develop and build. The next card we're going to get is for the goddess of the moon. Worth waiting for. So we get this card, worth waiting for. It says divine timing is at work in your love life. So this goddess of the moon in reverse could also speak to wait until the moon cycle is over and complete for you to really assess and move forward. Let this energy shake out a little bit. Let October kind of just do what it does. It's going to take us on a few rides for the rest of the month and going into election season. But it's really important that we stay grounded and understand that whatever is meant for us is worth waiting for. It's in divine timing. And the last card that we are going to get is for the 6th chakra with Archangel Metatron. I get one more card, please. One more romantic angel card. Okay. We have, and I'm going to just take one. There was like 3 that came out, but I'm just going to take one because this is super important to understand as well. And this is deception. A lot of those tears cried were from deceptive energy that I felt, and that was being put upon me. So it says someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So where are you deceiving yourself? And where are you allowing others to deceive you? If you are completely honest and upfront and truthful with yourself and see from that third eye, then you're able to see yourself through the lens of somebody else. And if you know that you're a mirror to them and they're a mirror to you, what doesn't feel right in the situation is so important and valuable right now. And tapping into that, even if it makes us uncomfortable in specific moments, is going to help us move forward with greater clarity, because that third eye does bring us that greater clarity. And Van also has an oil for third eye chakra openers, and it's amazing. And I keep it in my refrigerator, and it's beautiful. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to go into our Celtic Cross. Now, I use Modern Witch Tarot cards because they are like the Rider-Waite, but they're a little bit more like modern, and they'll give you in the reading, right? So they're also lots of different representations of people and energy in these cards. So I love it. So we're going to do a traditional Celtic Cross because that allows me to see a bird's eye perspective. That is how I see myself as a reader, from a bird's eye view. So the first card is where my water signs are in a current moment in their lives. Oh, we're starting off strong with the King of Wands. So we got this fire energy moving into us. We've got this self-confidence. And if you look closely, you see the King of Wands is also like kind of a girl. And we can see it as like a feminine representing, but also in their masculine power. So there's like a merging of both in this card, and you are a merge of both in this reading. And you are sitting with both aspects to yourself, which might make others really nervous because you aren't just super feminine girly and just like being like everybody else. You got a little bit of grit to you. Some people like that. So the next card is the energy that's crossing you, and we've got the Knight of Pentacles. This slow ass Knight of Pentacles. No, but seriously, this Knight is building a solid foundation for it to stand on so that they can offer you something substantial. So they're going to take their sweet ass time to really bring those things into fruition, to really build those solid foundations. You need someone that is willing to see the details in a matter. And the Knight of Pentacles is there to be your knight for resources. They are there to be this plotting knight, but also not plotting in a bad way. The Pentacles is also about worth and the development of worth. So they want to offer you this gold ring, right? But in order to do so, they need to take their time and really come in slowly and surely. And you already over here like the King of Wands, like, let's go. But we got a Knight of Pentacles right now. They're just, they're taking their time. They're trying to assess the situation. So we just kind of maybe have to give them some time. So the next card is what's crowning you in the reading. What are you thinking about? What are my water signs really kind of thinking about right now? We've got the Hermit. You are going into that forest, right? You are trying to really uncover all the hidden places so that you can rise like the phoenix, so that you can shed light on situations. The moon always sheds light on things that are hidden. And right now you are doing that work, preparing for the full moon or preparing for you to go into a new phase of things. And you know that it's so important for you right now to stay to yourself to some degree, and also to go inside in the cave of yourself and really go in there without a lot of light. Be kind of like the lost in the dark, but you're trying to find something. And it's requiring you to be patient with yourself in the process and to heal as you do that. The next card we get is what's grounding us? What's the root of the matter here? What's the root of the matter for my water signs in regards to love? Ooh, love itself. What's standing on everything is that there is a partnership already forming, and that it is a soulmate connection, that it is something that's magical and beautiful and worth developing. And so, having these two people kind of seeing eye to eye in the situation, one in their emotions and one's more grounded to this opposites attract kind of situation, but they're here to build something beautiful, and they've got angelic guidance to assist them as well. So it's really important to understand that any kind of union that's being brought together right now is being brought together by the divine to help you further yourself and your self-development. The next card we're going to get, this just came out, and this is where you are right now and moving forward. And you get this kind of this complacent energy of this Nine of Cups, but it is about wish fulfillment. You got a lot of things going for you. You've got a lot of things to offer to anybody right now. Your cups are all full all by yourself. You are practicing self-love. You are being that loving support to yourself, and you're just sitting there waiting for that person to kind of make a move towards you and build the next thing and bring you that last cup to build the 10 of Cups with you, right? The 10 of Cups is built with two people, but the 9 energy can be built all by itself. And we've got the 9 as the Hermit card too. So really in this element of independent healing and also being independently self and loving towards yourself. Okay, so one of the other cards that came out for the underground card for the root card was the Six of Wands, which is victory and success. That is what you're standing on. Like, this is going to be a victorious commitment. This is going to be a victory, but you have to see through some of the other moments that are going to arise, that you can have a solid leg to stand on here. But this is already being supported. This is already you're already being cheered on by the crowds to bring this together. So that is also with the Two of Cups energy that came out. So the next card is where you're going, like what's happening in the near future for you. So for my water signs, we got the Four of Swords. So we've got deep meditation. Now, this is also a card of healing, but this is also a card of overthinking. But it's also, it's not necessarily overthinking as much as just resting. And I know that I've been super tired and super exhausted as of late. And I've been waking up at 3 o'clock every night, which is the witching hour. But, it's causing me to feel a little bit lethargic. But I know that there's some things happening inside of me for my ascension that are happening as I'm still trying to live my everyday life and be in my house and do all this work all by myself, which is also that hermit card where I sit at this table like all day long and do work and then also do this on the side as well. But this is like, you need your rest right now because you need to gain the clarity to move you forward right now at this moment in time. Now, the next card is you in that present moment, you in that future moment. What is your energy as the water sign going to be like in that future moment? What is the energy? Oh my goodness. Hello, Scorpio. Didn't I say the death card was coming? So you are all about the spirit of transformation. You are all about leaving behind the beggars and the people that didn't give you what you needed in order for you to build your dreams all by yourself. There's been a lot of battles. There's been a lot of hurdles. There's been a lot of heartbreak. But you stand here on this horse in the same way as this card, being victorious. But it's coming from recognizing the shadow aspects of yourself and doing that shadow healing work that's needed in order to bring in true transformation and true new beginnings. I love that. So the next card that we're going to get is the card of the outside influences. So for my water sign, what are some outside influences? Outside influences. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is that nurturing energy, is that maternal energy, is that like, I'm going to care for you. So you might have a lot of people around you that are adopting this Queen of Pentacles energy and are really bringing this love to you and this care to you. It could be your girlfriends, right? It could be you just like seeing the Queen in you and nurturing yourself, but also seeing that other people are doing that and you want to be like that too. So you're surrounding yourself with people that are already on this path and on this journey that are there to also like bring that that inspiration to you to do the same. My channel is called Femspiration 215, like femmes empowering and inspiring each other. So this is my like femmes empowering and inspiring and caring about one another. I check on my friends daily. It's important that when you have a good group of friends, especially girlfriends, right? Like I'm just speaking about me as a girl and having a lot of amazing girlfriends right now that check on me and I check on them, and we text each other daily to see how we're doing, to see where we are, to see if we need anything. And that's so important, and that has been so important in my healing process. So the next energy is hopes and fears moving forward in this love as water signs. What are the hopes and the fears? Okay. You are wanting to embody this Queen of Wands energy. This Queen of Wands energy is bringing together both aspects of the masculine and the feminine within yourself. It's also a divine counterpart. A fire sign, maybe. I'm a water and a fire kind of mix. So I understand that this is like, speaking to me directly. This reading is kind of personal, but it also can meet your wants and needs as well. But this is a sexy queen, right? So you're trying to bring that sexy back for yourself. And you know that other people are also seeing you in this light and in this glow up energy because you are showering love upon yourself that only makes you shine brighter to the outside world. So you are being recognized and valued for being that firecracker, that bright spot in somebody's day, that sexy person that you want to get to know. That is what's being embodied in this card right here. Now, the last card is the outcome of the whole situation. So let's get the outcome. Ooh, the Strength card. The inner strength, right? So you have to tame the wild beast within in order to walk forward with clarity. Right now, I see the Strength card in two ways. I see it as really gathering and moving forward with confidence and self-determination, but also knowing that you've tamed those wild energies within you, or you've tamed